No, that I gave it to him.
You fresh too, ain't you? This is my homeboy Tyson. That nigga fresh, looking from all the way up.
Come on, man.
I'm finna go down Caesar's Palace Sunday.
Now I gotta take my grandkids.
I'm going down there. I already paid for the room down there at the casino.
Yeah, I gotta take my grandkids to the beach.
You been spending a lot of time with the kids. Every time I call you, say I'm taking them to school. I'm doing this.
Cause I want them to succeed.
I remember, yeah, that's all you talk about as kids. You about like me.
I want them to succeed.
Huh?
Bunch of nobodies. They ain't going nowhere in
life.
Nosy. Just nosy.
Did you ever say something? Never mind. We'll talk about that off the camera. What you got going on?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Just
How you feeling, homie?
Feeling good.
Huh? Feeling good?
Yeah.
You got your homeboy right there?
Good worker.
You hired him? You hired him?
Yeah.
Are you been hiring people over here? I mean, like that's why, is all your employees people that you just look out for, or they go through the hotel?
Nah, they go through me. Most of the people that work for me.
You want to let them go through the hotel and get a job?
I mean, right now the hotel is kind of slow, so they really can't go through the hotel to get a job. Like most of the time, the maids, they really pick up the papers. People need needed some money, so I look out for them.
Say, go ahead and did you do that? They walk around and pick up the trash. I give you $3, put in your pocket.
Yeah, give them about $15.
$15? How much work?
Man, they don't even do an hour.
Oh, they don't do an hour? You don't do an hour?
Not most time.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good. That's good.
They don't do an hour. What's up with you though, man?
Nah, man, I came up here to holler at you, man, because I supposed to come up here the other day, but I was going to get Penelope out of jail.
Yeah.
And you were like, don't bring her over here.
Yeah, don't bring her over here.
Don't bring her over. But nah, she couldn't even get out because the bond went in and signed the paperwork. Couldn't find out.
She had pending charges.
She had if she in jail, she got pending charges.
No, but she could have had in another county.
Right, there you go. She had a C bond in Charlotte. They would have still held her if I would have posted this bond. So then I would have had to go all the way to Charlotte and pay $500 to get her out. But the thing is, I know that
by the time she finished doing whatever, they gonna probably just give her time served.
You gonna give her time served? Yeah, and I think that was best anyway, because I feel like if she would have got out, she not gonna if she ran if
start picking up the papers.
I feel like if she would have got out and her mind ain't ready, then she not gonna make it to Charlotte to go to court. She ain't going to Charlotte to go to court. Now she right here out here hanging over here. Now she hanging over here in the neighborhood. She ain't going to Charlotte to go goddamn court. You feel me? She can't even get a ride across town. You know she ain't gonna get a ride all the way to Charlotte. Now if I could have went and got her and took her to a rehab, then I probably down there somewhere. Then I probably would have did it. But to get her and bring her just so she can sleep on the motherfucking steps. Yeah. I ain't doing all that for you to come sleep on no goddamn steps and then expect you to go to Charlotte to go to court. Yeah. Your ass ain't going to no goddamn court.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I got two subjects today. Want to talk about, man. One of the subjects is, that like Greensboro is not doing what it's supposed to for this, like with the kids, the community. Like when we was young, we could go to the center. We loved going to the center,
right? To
the recreation. Mm-hmm. It wasn't all about money. Now it seems like it's all about money.
Nah, it wasn't all about money. I mean, you can go there and give them $5, you get a physical, mouthpiece.
But not now.
But not now. No.
When we was young.
Yeah, when we were young.
It was
$5.
They really wanted us to be there.
They wanted you to be there.
They want you to pay $100 just to walk in the gym.
Right. $5 just to get you a physical, mouthpiece, and everything. $5. You remember?
Man, let me tell you something. We as a people need to change this narrative, bro, because it seems like money is all everybody looking at, bro. Like, I can't speak on nobody else's situation. I'm speaking on the situations of what I deal with and what I see. Bro, working at this motel, me and you had a conversation about this motel working
right.
Here.
So you say you want a part two, get some get back. I don't know why, but let's go with it.
No, I ain't gonna. It ain't about being get back. It's about like
there you go.
Getting a narrow of what's going on.
A what?
A narrow.
What's that?
You don't know what that mean?
A narrow?
Mean get to the grit, man. That means get to the source of what we were speaking on. Like your opinion is your opinion, my opinion is my opinion.
Right.
It ain't an argument.
It wasn't a win-lose situation.
No, it wasn't. It's just that
some people gonna take your narrative. Some people gonna take my narrative.
Somebody gonna take your narrative. But a lot of people say, why you work there, man? Why not? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Be in the streets? What you want me to do? Be who I used to be? That ain't what I want to do. At the same time, there's a lot of people here that I do help. Like, they'll tell you that I help them, bro. It's some wonderful kids that live here, man.
Right.
They'll tell you, I'm for them, bro. I love them. They come to me. I'm going to do whatever I can to see them do good. That's just what it is. It's people here that I care about. I want to see them do good.
Man, something. Do you ever thought about going down to the city council meetings and speak on the issues that like when I talk to you, your whole goal is when you do videos, it ain't never about the money. It's always about, listen, I just want to build my audience up so I can promote my book coming out. But what I'm saying is, like just now you talked about how it's basically unaffordable for some of these kids to sign up for these programs and these recreation centers and get into these sports, the sports and shit for pee-wees and shit like that. Do you ever take your issue
to the council
and talk? And when they get a whole community, it's open to the public. You go in there, speak your mind, speak your piece. Have you ever took it to them?
Man, I had a show, man.
Because you might have a lot of influence. Let's go. Let's go straight. Is that JT? I thought that was JT.
I had a show when I first got out of prison.
Right.
It was called Ring Talk. And we used to talk about the community, and we talk about what we want to do for the kids in the community, how they wanted me to help them build it, and some of the subjects I couldn't get into. Like, I never beat on women, so I can't talk about that situation. They took the meat of our conversations and turned it into something about stuff that I couldn't relate to. I never beat on women. I never been against gun violence. That was some things that I never been a part of.
What, gun violence?
No, it was like Mothers Against Gun Violence. So
okay.
People got killed.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So what I did was, I kind of stepped back from that. Like, bro,
you can't go into the meetings and bring up and talk about something. I mean, you can't So they had certain subjects that you got to talk about when you go in there. You can't go in there and say, hey, my issue with the city is this, that, and third.
But once you do that, bro, you open yourself up to backlash.
Well, that's what all great leaders do.
And
that's what all great leaders do.
Right now in my life, I don't need backlash. Right now, because
what if Martin Luther King would have said that?
Martin Luther King was a preacher.
It don't matter. He was a community activist as well.
He was, but he was a preacher.
He wasn't worried about no backlash.
But Martin Luther King wasn't still. Martin Luther King was legit, all the way legit. It was nothing that they can try to bring against Martin Luther King.
He got assassinated.
He got assassinated.
That's worse than anything you talking about.
Yeah, because he got assassinated.
Right. So what I'm saying is, he been getting threats the whole time. He still went.
Let me tell you why he got assassinated.
You can't tell me why. I know why.
He got assassinated because they felt him as a threat, as a movement,
right,
in the community that at that time they did not want.
Right.
Martin Luther King was a preacher first, then an activist.
Right.
He had a movement.
Right.
But a lot of people really don't know. Like they see Martin Luther King, they know the book. You got to read the history.
All I'm saying is this: along his journey, there was a lot of obstacles in his way. There was a lot of threats. It was a lot of all this type of shit, and he didn't pay that no attention because he had a bigger vision. He had a purpose. He was like, man, I'm not gonna let y'all deter me off my purpose in life.
But it wasn't just his dream.
Hold on. And this ain't really about Martin Luther King. What I'm saying is, in order for you to be a great leader, you got to welcome the backlash too, because that's only gonna encourage you, and that's
true.
And that's gonna be your motivation, and also it's gonna let you know that you're doing the right thing. Because if you're not doing the right thing, you ain't gonna get no backlash from nothing in life. But as soon as you start doing the right thing,
Yeah.
then all that shit come with it.
But to be a great leader, you gotta be a great thinker
Right.
and a great listener. And what I'm telling you is, like, right now me and you can go and start marching and putting on this great big movement.
I can just go down to the city council and talk about the kids. Go ahead.
But guess what happened though?
What happened?
Evil always lurking in all forms, bro.
Bro.
No matter how good we do, it works in some form.
I don't
It's
care.
some trash.
I don't care.
It's some trash that I gotta clean up first in my yard
Right.
before I can take it to the dumpster and have the trash man come and pick it up. So once I work on that and get that straight,
Right.
where I know whatever you say to me, it don't affect me,
Right.
then and only then can I be the man that like point the finger. Because right now I still gotta take out my own garbage.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna relate this to my life. Yeah, I've been telling you, I thought something wrong with your leg.
No, hell no.
I'm gonna relate this to my life.
Yeah.
I get a lot of backlash for holding this camera, Yvonne.
I know. That's what people do.
Not just from the hustlers and the robbers in the community, also from the police. Because I done got pulled over more times since I've been doing these type of videos than I did when I was hustling.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying is, I didn't wait until everything was perfect before I started my journey. Because what I hear from you is, I gotta make sure I clean up all my trash in my yard before I take my trash to them. Me, I just went on and started my journey because I realized.
But I didn't say I didn't start my journey.
No. I'm talking about me. No, you didn't say you didn't start your journey. You just said you just want to make sure all your trash is cleaned up before you go to the dumpster. Take it all at one time.
Take it all at one time.
Take it all at one time. I got that. But what I'm saying is, I be feeling like it's gonna be. It's never gonna be perfect. Your path and your road is never gonna be perfect. It's gonna always be some obstacles. It's always gonna be something else. So fuck the backlash. We gotta go because like me, that all the little obstacles and the police pulling me over and all that shit, it only helped me.
That's part of the game.
It helped me though. See, it helped me because when I first started doing that shit, I had just left the motherfucking street. I had just quit. I was damn near just stop trying to stop hustling when I first started this. You feel me? I was like, man, I gotta do something different, man. That shit ain't working. So let me go ahead and get my life together and do this, that, and third. But it was like I was hustling yesterday and started this today. You feel me? So when they were pulling me over, you know what they did for me? They helped me, but you know how I'm gonna tell you how? Because I'm like, oh shit, now that you're doing that, you're getting a lot of light on your motherfucker.
You gotta be on point.
You gotta goddamn tight and go legit for real. Look, you gotta go legit for real or you going to jail. Now, you try to do this shit you doing, and you try to sneak him and straddle the fence, have one foot over here and one foot over here, your ass going to jail, because them people on your ass, they gonna pull your ass over. You know, that shit made me clean my cars out good and not hustle no more, don't want nobody around me with that shit, because I feel like they was always watching me.
Yeah.
So it kind of helped me. It gave me.
Let me ask you, let me tell you something. I be in tune, I watch your videos. And everybody got a story.
Everybody got a story, Yvonne.
Some of them just be far-fetched.
Right.
Some of them be poured in.
Right.
They might tell 95% of the truth.
Right.
Because they don't want you to know everything.
That's right.
But, like, it's so many stories out here, bro. And do you know that, like, when we get up here and we be talking, people be talking, it's some things that I can't talk about.
Right.
I've never been on drugs.
Right.
So I can't relate when people talking about, oh, I'm addiction and all that. And that's where I need to learn how to be a better person and listening. Because ain't no secret to it. I was one of them people that sold the poison.
Right.
You know, and
that's addiction too. It's addiction. It's addiction, bro.
It's addiction.
It's hard as hell to lead that lifestyle, bro.
But guess what?
It's hard as hell.
Lifestyle so trash.
Now that you're on the other side,
Yeah, it's okay.
And you done got over, and you really not walked away from that lifestyle. You look back, you like, man, that lifestyle's so trash. Just like me, man, I don't smoke cigarettes. When I see people smoke cigarettes, and I smell it. I'm like, man, that shit stink. I don't know how the fuck I ever did that.
Yeah.
Same thing with the street lifestyle. You like, man, I don't know how the fuck I was out here risking goddamn 10, 20, 30, 40 years in prison for this shit.
But guess what though?
Yeah.
We risked it for the adrenaline.
Nah, I mean,
Bro,
I risked it.
We be thinking it's for the money. But do you know
the whole lifestyle?
How much it is, bro, that when we doing that, we think we the man, we think we gonna get on top. But they don't do nothing but knock us back down as soon as they catch us.
That's it. You build all that bag up just to go to jail and lose it.
Just to give back to them and legal fees.
And that's how I feel about it too, E.
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm glad what you be doing, you hear me?
Right.
Because do you know how many people be like, E, man, when you gonna tell your story? Bro, my story ain't finished.
Oh yeah, let's talk about your book.
It ain't finished yet, man. But it's coming.
Yeah, but hold on, they got my videos right there. Hold on, Yvonne.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Y'all see what this is? Look at Niecy, some pretty white girl. Niecy, where you going? Huh? I'm over here doing a video with Tyson. Where y'all going? Who you got that nice looking white lady with y'all? Come over, y'all get some money. Come on around here. Come on and get some money.
It's still on.
Yeah. See, I'm real right now. I don't want to cut nothing off. I let them people see everything. You feel me? That's just how it works. When you out here in the hood, you help somebody, they see you, they say, oh, I ain't got to do this today. I ain't got to go jump in no cars today. They go ghost. We go ghost and talk to him.
I'm gonna tell you something though. You know, we finna start doing this story, bro. I'm a good storyteller, so I think it'd be better.
They waiting on you.
If I tell a story, then to write it down, because the stories I have, bro, is going to tell you about a life from the time. I'm gonna start it from when I start getting in trouble and I enter prison until now. And it's gonna be a wonderful story, bro, because it ain't gonna be nothing but the truth.
What they need to hear on here is when you gonna start it, being that you ain't gonna write it, you're gonna put it on in video form, or you're gonna talk about it, it's gonna be audio. I talked to you last week, 2 weeks ago. You say, listen, man, I just came from the store. I bought my microphone, so when I talk,
I already got the mic.
I bought the mics and all this. When are these? Cause these people they be anxious. They be like, yo, bro, when it's taking him too long. Get him to either tell on your story or he need to tell on his own shit.
I really want to do it. What I'm gonna do is I want to do it on the 10th. Start June the 10th. Do it in segments, and I tell you what we do. I tell you what we do. Yeah.
All on me. You want me to record the whole story?
Yeah, I don't got no problem.
What I'm gonna tell you is I'm gonna take us to the casino down and get us a room. And that way we do 3 or 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
In a hotel room or in the lobby of the casino. And then me and you go have fun. And then we'll do it again the next day. We'll do it for 3 days straight. I'm gonna pay for everything as long as I get it posted on my channel.
No problem.
I pay for everything.
No problem. That's what it is.
God bless y'all, man. Y'all hear that? On the 10th, we're gonna start this.
Man.
Matter of fact, we're gonna do it live. Do you think we need to edit? We'll figure it out. God bless y'all, man. I'm going. Peace.